and welcome to Tea and Tarot. I'm your host, Em. In this podcast, we dive into the world of tarot each week, along with a cup of tea. Some weeks we dive into readings, others into the cards themselves, and some we explore learning about tarot. In today's episode, we start off November with another reading. Before we dive into this month's reading, let me introduce today's tea. Vanilla Rooibos tea is a smooth, naturally sweet blend that pairs the rich flavor of rooibos with creamy vanilla notes. I love its warming and indulgent taste, which makes it feel like a dessert in a cup. It's caffeine-free, so I can enjoy it anytime. This tea brings a touch of sweetness to my day without being overpowering. So grab your favorite cup, get cozy, and let's dive into this month's reading. As always, we'll be exploring 4 areas of our lives: body, heart, mind, and spirit. And let me tell you, November is shaping up to be quite a mixed bag. Let's start with our physical well-being. For the body, we've drawn the 10 of Wands. Now picture this. You're trying to carry all your groceries in one trip because, let's face it, 2 trips are for the week, right? That's kind of what November might feel like for our bodies. This card is basically the universe giving us a gentle nudge, or maybe not so gentle shove, to slow down. It's saying, hey, you're not actually supposed to be Atlas holding up the world, you know? If you've been burning the candle at both ends, it's time to blow one of those ends out. Remember, self-care isn't selfish. It's like putting on your own oxygen mask before helping others. So this month, let's make a pact to delegate, say no when we need to, and maybe even, gasp, take a nap. Your body will thank you, I promise. Now, moving on to matters of the heart, we've got the 9 of Cups, and oh boy, it is a lovely one. If the 10 of Wands is like carrying all those groceries, the 9 of Cups is like finally sitting down to enjoy the feast you've prepared. November is serving up some serious emotional satisfaction. It's like your heart is getting a warm, cozy hug from the universe. You know that feeling when you're curled up with a good book, your favorite tea, and maybe a purring cat on your lap? That's the vibe we're talking about here. This is a time to really appreciate all the love in your life, whether it's romantic love, family love, friend love, or even self-love. Take a moment to bask in it. It's like an emotional hot chocolate for your soul. Now, let's talk about what's happening upstairs, in our minds, that is. We've drawn the 7 of Pentacles, and it's giving us some serious "are we there yet" energy. You know how when you plant a seed, you can't help but check on it every 5 minutes to see if it's grown? That's kind of what November might feel like for our thoughts and plans. The 7 of Pentacles is reminding us that good things take time. It's not about instant gratification. It's about nurturing our ideas and watching them grow slowly but surely. So, if you've been working on a big project or goal, and you're feeling a bit impatient, take a deep breath. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is your empire of awesome ideas. Keep tending to those mental seeds. They're growing, even if you can't see it just yet. Last but definitely not least, let's look at our spiritual well-being. Here, we've drawn the King of Swords, and it's bringing some serious cut through the BS energy to our spiritual journey. This month, your spiritual path is all about clarity and wisdom. It's like your inner sage is stepping up to the mic, ready to drop some truth bombs. The King of Swords is encouraging us to approach our spiritual growth with a clear head and sharp insight. It's time to ask yourself the big questions. What do you truly believe? What practices resonate with you? Don't be afraid to cut away anything that doesn't align with your authentic self. Your spiritual journey doesn't have to look like anyone else's. It's uniquely yours. So to wrap it all up, November is serving us quite the cocktail. We've got a reminder to lighten our physical load, a heart full of contentment, a mind learning patience, and a spirit seeking clarity. It's like the universe is saying, take care of your body, appreciate the love around you, be patient with your progress, and don't be afraid to think critically about your spiritual path. If we can balance all those energies, we're in for a month of growth, gratitude, and some serious self-discovery. That's all for our November reading. I'd love to hear how the month goes for you. Drop a comment, send a message, or share your experiences with me on social media. Thank you for joining me on today's episode. If you enjoyed today's discussion, please do subscribe or find me on social media. I hope to see you again next week. Until then, stay curious, stay grounded, and see you next time.